Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Thursday, March 26th. Hope you guys having a great day today. Hey, we got some numbers here that came in on the economic data that we've been waiting for all week, and we'll just jump right into it. We'll start off with the initial jobless claims that we've been kind of watching for. Last week, as you recall, it jumped up. Last week's report, which is the previous week, was 281,000. That was kind of a bit of a big jump for us. 281,000 people applied for unemployment. Forecast due to the coronavirus and the quarantines, we're expecting last week people to apply about 2.5 million people. That's what reports were coming out, like Goldman Sachs, and it well exceeded that to 3.283 million people applying for unemployment benefits last week. So much greater number than estimates were rolling out there. Some people are thinking 1.5 million. Goldman Sachs, as you recall, if you've been watching these videos, were reporting about 2.2, 2.5, right around that range on their reports, and came in much higher this time around at 3.283 million people. To give you kind of a scope of where things are at, the previous record for it was 695,000 people applying for unemployment, and that was 1982. During the height of the credit crisis that we experienced just a decade ago, it was approximately the highest. It was the highest they had was 655,000 people applying for unemployment. So is this just kind of shows you how much greater of an impact that this pandemic has brought upon our economy versus what we experienced so far in the credit crisis. Now, to kind of move on here, we got the GDP. This is the final revision as we next month we'll see the first quarter's GDP. We had 2.1%, forecast remain at 2.1%, and remain unchanged at 2.1%. So Q4, final number, 2.1%. Now, obviously, in next month in April, we'll see the first quarters. There'll be the initial one, and the final will come out in June. But obviously, with the pandemic hitting in March, will be interesting to see how much of an impact that had. Also, previously, we had, of course, the tariffs with China, so we never really got into trade with China. So it'll be interesting to see how low that GDP will come in on for Q1 here. And of course, Q2 going into Q2 probably won't be looking so rosy either. Let's proceed here to the headline news. Stocks are up, even though we had a very high unemployment rate, initial jobless claims, but it's up because the stimulus plan passed through the Senate. Next up, it's supposed to go through the House on Friday, and if it goes through the House and passes, it will then go on to be signed by President Trump this weekend. I think either Saturday or Sunday, he would be expected to sign it. So so everything's kind of being disregarded, and kind of just they're looking for this stimulus plan, some type of stimulus plan to be brought up through it. So let's kind of jump ahead here to the bond market, see how this is doing. As you see, it's kind of been uncertain today. We were way down here, testing some much lower levels. We were even higher. Currently, we're up about 16, but since I've created this, it's kind of steadily climbed up. So we're up 27 basis currently. Right now, this is showing about 16 basis points higher than from where we left off yesterday. So lenders might be going back and forth a little bit with pricing, so be cautious of what's out there. Speaking of rates, I'm thinking of creating a video later on. I keep seeing in media and some of these people out there kind of quoting, saying that mortgage rates are at the all-time lows. Well, and when people go to find out that they aren't quite as low as they were expecting, I want to create a video kind of discussing what's going on in the mortgage rate and kind of get rid of some of that misinformation that might be put out there. And so stay tuned. I want to kind of let you know what's going on with mortgages, what's going on with the loan programs, and some solutions that might be out there on there. Okay, so stay tuned for that, but that will be on a different separate video. Hopefully later today I'll have that ready for you guys. Yields, we're down a little bit. We're down to about 0.8, I believe it is. Yeah, we're sitting at about 0.8 right now. And again, still no man's land. There's plenty of room for either direction, but rates should be a little bit better today. But again, with all the volatility and everything that's going on, rate sheets may not reflect that. All right, so that's pretty much the wrap for the day. If you guys are looking to refinance or buy in California, reach out. I'd love to be able to talk to you a little bit about yours and how we can assist you with getting to your needs. We do a lot of different things, from creating plans to helping people with if you're looking to retire early, or if you're looking to create a college plan for kids. We even help people with their divorce situations and how to structure their loan in a way so that way they can obtain what they're looking for in a separation of assets and stuff. So, anyways, we can help you guys in different scenarios, and just give us a shout. Best way to reach me is either direct message me or email me. Email is the quickest response. And again, you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye bye.